What's going on, everybody? It's Collin Seaton, Pro Wholesaler Coach with RealEstateSkills.com. Today, we are here with one of our students who has absolutely been crushing his local market. So you've probably seen his name before. I know we've got another video out with him. This is Mr. Hector Eusebio, the owner of Florida Home Partners, LLC. So just to give you a little bit of background on Hector, he's been in the program for a couple of months, and he's already gone through his first 5 deals, all in all totaling over $34,000 in profits. So first off, how's it going, Hector?
Hey, Collin. Nice to see you again. Nice to have you
You as
here.
well.
Happy,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Excited. Pumped.
Yeah. We're beyond excited to have you back on here, man. And so tell me, how's everything been going?
Good, Collin. I just closed another deal yesterday for 12 grand, and I just been trying to send 5 offers a day. Sometimes I send 10, and I just want to keep going more and more and more. And I'm excited. I'm excited to continue to make this journey happen, and I'm excited to see what it has for me in the future.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, no, like I was saying earlier, you've absolutely been crushing it. So tell us a little bit about these deals that you've been doing.
So yeah, so remember the first deal that I did, 6,500. I kind of didn't know what I was doing. I did the Google Ninja trick, and I got a JV deal on it, and that was that. And then the second deal also was a JV deal. I met one of my good partners, Corey, and it was another deal in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is hot, guys. Just go there. But anyways, and we locked it in for about I think it was 10,000, and I didn't at that time. I didn't have my cash buyers yet, and he said, "Hey, listen, I have a whole bunch of cash buyers. Just JV with me, and I'll get this thing moving immediately." And we got it under contract in less than 3 days. The cash buyer put the EMD in, $5,000 non-refundable, and we were able to JV that, and it closed in less than 3 weeks actually. So I was excited. I was like a $5,000 wholesale deal there, and then we did another deal together. Uh, that one was in Pensacola, Florida. It was actually a probate deal, and that one was pretty slick because I locked it up for the asking price was 90. I locked it up for 60, and then I tried to get a price reduction at 50, and the seller said no to me. And then what we did was I said, okay, I backed out of the deal, and then I hit my JV partner and I said, hey, try to go in and tell them that you want to offer, less than what I offer to see if they take it. And could you believe, guys, he took it. They took his offer. So agents, obviously they're lying, you know what I mean? And he was able to get in at that lower price, and he put me on back on the deal as a JV partner, and we were able to go ahead and close on that. So that's a lot. That's one of the methods I've been doing on the deals that I can't move by myself. I would go shoot it out first with me, and then if I see that the agent is not they're not receptive to the price, then I'll just back out of the deal and tell my boy or my partner to hop on in it and put me as a JV partner. So it's been working, guys. So that's that. And then the other deals, I have been gaining my cash buyers in Jacksonville. I have 2 VIP buyers that they're wealthy landlords, and actually his daughter's a real estate agent and a GC. So I gained that really good relationship with him, and he's been buying all my deals straight cash, dude. I mean, I actually have one under contract today, and they're gonna go see it. He's told me he wants 10 more homes. He just closed with one on me, I think 2 weeks ago, and he's telling me he needs more. So I just locked it up. He's gonna see it today. His daughter's gonna check it out. He lives in New Jersey. She's gonna FaceTime him, and after that, she's gonna take it. So yeah, guys. I mean, like I said, the cash buyers is the meat of your business. Without cash buyers, you don't have anything. So just make sure, I know sometimes we get so hung up on the deal, and this is a great deal, but focus on getting your cash buyers locked, because once you have that, you have everything.
Amazing advice. Spot on. And so like, exactly like you just said, cash buyers are the meat and bones of our businesses. And so the fact that you've gone and secured such great buyers on your end, man, that just shows exactly how you're able to crush your market exactly like you're doing. So prior to all this, Hector, did you have any experience in real estate prior to joining the Pro Wholesaler VIP program?
Not at all, Colin. Not at all. I mean, like I said, my background was marketing. I worked at my parents' high school. I'm actually here now. But yeah, I just marketing was my thing. I'm a people's person. I know how to speak and sell, but no real estate skills at all. And like I said, I've always wanted to do it. I just didn't know how to start. And one day I went on YouTube, saw Alex, and saw what he was talking about. I didn't think it was legit. I thought it was just some clickbait scam thing. And I did some research on it and seen a whole bunch of videos on it. And I just pulled the trigger and I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. If I fail, then I learn from it. If I don't fail, then I'll be successful. Sometimes in life, Colin, you have to take risks in order to see where you want to go, especially being an entrepreneur guy and being in real estate. Real estate is all about risk because, when you buy a house, you don't know what you're getting into until it's yours. So you gotta take that risk sometimes, man, and not be scared to fail.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I couldn't agree more. So Hector, tell me, what's life been like since you got into the Pro Wholesaler VIP program and you've been experiencing these major wins?
Well, I tell you, man, it's been freedom. If anything, I have a lot of freedom. I had a salon, like I said, and I was able to sell it or get rid of it and just focus on this because now I don't have the overhead. I don't have to pay for an office space. I can do this in Starbucks. I'm drinking coffee right now and making deals, with my parents. I'm chilling with them. Later I'll probably pick up my daughter and while she's eating Chick-fil-A, I hop on the computer. So it's freedom. This business is freedom. And that's what you want because once you have freedom, you have it all. You can do anything you want. You can start working out. You can start working on yourself. So I love the freedom that it has. I mean, I was doing wholesaling last month in Dominican Republic. I took a little vacation for 2 weeks and I just went on, hooked up to the internet and just was wholesaling. And here it is, they're having parties or whatever. I'm like, just, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. Your office is anywhere you make it. You can be under a tent as long as you have Wi-Fi and a phone and your computer. Money's coming. And this is what I love, Colin, the fact that I don't have to be present at the closing, that is just bizarre. Like, that's bizarre, bro. Like, think about it. Like, every time you close, the title company is telling you, okay, it's been funded. What's your wire instruction? Oh, here it goes. And you type it in and they're like, okay, the money's in there. 12 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand. It's like, this is like, I hope this, like, the government doesn't stop this, bro, because it's just too easy, dude. It's too easy, bro. It's insane, and the fact that you can evolve from doing wholesaling and, start fixing and flipping and then commercial and then development, it's amazing. And it actually teaches you how to look for great deals. That's like the structure, the base of it. Once you learn how to get good deals, then you're going to start feeding those deals to yourself once you start building those capital. So it's scary, but it's exciting. So yeah, freedom is everything, man. Freedom, that's what I love about it. I can do this anywhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. So did you have any challenges whenever you were getting into the deals? Any challenges, or was everything super easy, good to go for you?
Yeah, like I had a lot of challenges. I'm not going to say it was strawberries and cream. I got cursed at lots of times, and I'm pretty sure on the videos it teaches you not to be so emotional. The agents will curse me out, and it's only because when you come back to them for the price reduction, they feel like you're kind of like doing them or something, like you're just trying to do a quick one on them. And I always tell them, hey, listen, you don't have to get so personal about this, man. This is just business. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to buy a house, and I'm pretty sure this is not your house. So listen, if you can't do it, just tell me, but you don't have to go crazy on me or curse me out or whatever. But so that happened. Uh, Cash buyers also has cursed me out. Yeah, lots of them. Very rude, bro. I would call and ask them what's their buying criteria and all that, and they will rush me on the phone. You're wasting my time. I don't know who you are. Get the F out of my. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to add value. So when those things come up, you just have to know how to, just not take it so personal and say, you know what, that's fine. If he hung up on me, there's a million more cash buyers. On to the next one. Don't take it so personal. So, and then there was another cash buyer that I would bring them deals in the beginning, and I wasn't doing the underwriting so well. I was still new to it, and I would get the prices a little off. And he would keep telling me, "Listen, if you bring me another deal, and you're asking for this high price, I'm just gonna block your number." And I'm like, "Oh man," And that's when I first started. So I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. These guys, I don't know what I'm doing, but keep your head up, keep learning. Another thing that has helped me too are the live calls with Collin. That's gonna help you guys big time. Don't stop doing that. Try. I know probably people work or whatever. What's good about it is that if you're working, you can catch it live. Go back to the video and listen to it, because that's gonna teach you from other people's mistakes and other people's questions. So definitely, I would definitely use that. But yeah, it wasn't unicorn, and it's still not unicorn today. There's going to be days that are ups and down. There's days that you send in 7, 8 offers and they all rejected you. There's going to be days that you lock up 5 houses and only one went through, and the profit was only $3,000. So don't get hung up on that. Just keep shooting as much as you can. Shooting offers, building relationships, and it'll come.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. So we were talking, you've completed 5 deals so far in just a little over 2 months. So I'm curious, roughly how many offers have you had to put in to get those 5 deals?
More than 100. I always put in, and I don't have my book here to show you guys, but I have a little book that I put on there in red letters, 100 offers a month, which is 5 a day, Monday through Friday. If I don't want to work, let's say on a Tuesday because I'm busy, I make sure that Saturday I'm going to go ahead and put that 5 offer in. I know if I probably would have done 1 offer a day, then I probably would have got 1 deal, or maybe 2 deals for the month. But you make your own goals. I wanted to make roughly about 20 grand, 18 grand a month. So that's what I had to do to get there. So yeah, 5 offers a day, religiously. Another secret sauce I'll give you guys, don't tell no one. Build relationships with the agents. Okay. That has helped me tremendously. Some days, because if you're doing it every day, you already know all the houses that are on the market and all that, and the same realtor, you've been talking to them. So what you do is, like, on the newest listings that come out, you'll go and even though it's a nice house and it's not distressed, still pick up the phone. It's called agent outreach. Pick up the phone. Hi, my name is da-da-da. I know you're selling this house. This house probably is not going to be for me because it looks too good, but this is what I do. I'm an investor. I like to fix and flip. By any chance, do you have any distressed listings that are going to come up, or maybe even off-market properties that you have in your pocket? And they'll give it to you, bro. I'm not going to say all of them, but if you get on a mission to just call all the agents in your city, someone has a pocket listing and they will give it to you. And that's another thing that has helped me, that I was able to close on those deals, that I called an agent and I didn't even put an offer on that actual listing, but she gave me a pocket deal. She said, I have a pocket deal. I don't want to put it out there because I know a lot of people are not going to buy it and it's not going to get financing. So, and the seller she's very weirded out and all that. It's a total loss for her. I said, send it to me. I'll look at it. I sent it to my cash buyer. He went there, he checked it out. and we were able to close $10,000 on that. So agent outreach, that is like key, dude. That's key.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That perfect, Hector. Awesome. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And the days that like right now, look, someone just texts me, hey, I have a property off market. But there's gonna be days that you're a little lazy and you probably sent 2 offers, and you'll have someone text you, agent, hey, I remember you wanted this distressed house. I have one. It just came on the market. Here, go check it out. So, if you keep doing that in 6 months, and maybe earlier, but in 6, 7 months, you're going to have hundreds of agents selling you deals, and you're going to be so overwhelmed that I guess then you're going to have to build a team to help you, because it's going to be too much. You can't do it all yourself. There's days that I drop the ball. I have 5, 6, 7 text messages of agents sending me homes, and I can't get to them, until the next day. So, agent outreach, that's where it's at.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Hector, tell me, how does this compare to what you were doing prior to real estate?
Oh man, it's a big comparison. Like I said, I was working at a salon. I owned the salon and all that, and it was a lot of work, a lot of training employees. It was a lot of work. The money was great, but it was just too much. It was too much, too stressful. I didn't have the freedom. I had to be there. I can't employ people if I don't know the business yet. So I was forced to be there, as opposed to this. Like I said, I'm in control. I don't have overhead, and I get as much as I want. So definitely it's like night or day. Um, it's not for everyone, but I do know that it will definitely change your life if you put your mind to it, you put your soul to it, and you really respect the business. It'll definitely respect you, bro. But yeah, I'll definitely. I think from now on, I don't think I will ever open another salon. Uh, I don't. I wanted to open up a restaurant as well, and now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, why would I open up a restaurant and deal with liability, and if someone falls and trips, and clients, and a whole bunch of stuff and overhead, when I could just call agents and put in offers in, and make 20, 30, 40 grand a month. It's it just makes sense, man. So yeah, it's definitely night and day, man. I wouldn't go back at all. I think this is me forever. I mean, this is something that I can actually, like Alex says, is on the video. You can actually give this to your family. It's a generational thing, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Hector, do you have any advice for anybody that might be thinking about joining the Pro Wholesaler VIP program?
Yes, go in with a humble spirit. Okay, don't think you know it all. Don't think because the videos, like after the first or second, third module, you'll think you know it all and you just want to do it and boots on the ground. Let's do it. Don't do that. Have a humble spirit. Do the whole thing from start to finish. If you're gonna do it wholeheartedly. Don't do it just like half today and then tomorrow. Do it. If you're gonna do it all in. Okay. I was a little crazy about it. I didn't sleep. Like I would wake up at 5 in the morning and just listen to it, and then go to work at the salon. And while everyone's doing blow dries and all that, I'll put my things on and just, that's me. But um, just really take it seriously. And you'll see that it'll definitely change your life. It'll change your family's life for good, for good. So um, I believe in it. I didn't believe in it, and I am a proven testimony that it does. And I'm sure Collin knows too. You can say his story, and just look at in the school, like everyone's testimony. We can't be uh, making this up. I mean, Alex is not paying us to say this, bro. That's a lot of people he has to pay. So no, it's definitely a great business. It's freedom, and I definitely enjoy it, and I do believe that you guys can too. Just take it wholeheartedly. Believe in yourself. That's another thing. You got to believe in yourself. Be strong-minded. There's going to be obstacles. People, agents, cash investors. They're going to tell you off. They're going to tell you all these things, but just know that at the end of the day, you have the control to be the best you can be. That's it.
Absolutely. I love that, Hector. So now I've got to ask, what's next for Hector inside of the real estate world? What are your plans as far as real estate goes from now to the future?
I want to build my capital. Hopefully, if I can get in maybe like 100 grand before the end of the year, I do want to do my first fix and flip. Either in Jacksonville or down here in Palm Beach where I'm at. I want to get into that, and my end goal is to become a commercial investor and have about nothing crazy, but like maybe 2 or 3 shopping centers with multiple tenants. Like big tenants, like maybe Publix, T-Mobile. I know maybe at that time I probably would need a big partnership to get in it, but that's my end goal, so that my family could be set for life.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna start from wholesaling. And you know what? Yeah, for real. And I'm saying that now, but who knows? Maybe in the future I'll probably want to also open $1 million or 7-figure wholesaling business. Have acquisition managers, disposition, and sky's the limit. But yeah, my end goal probably is to be a landlord and have multiple commercial properties, medical offices in Texas. Also, it's a big market for that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Hector, I'm not going to keep you any longer, man. We really appreciate your time and being willing to come here and do this interview with us. Your story is extremely inspiring, and I can't wait to see where you take it from here. It's still just the beginning, my friend, and I look forward to supporting you and working with you in the community and seeing where you take it from here.
Thank you, Collin. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks, Alex, the team, everyone. I couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys have been great support, even during the calls. Collin can tell you guys I would ask stupid questions, but it's part of the game, and they were there. They never got like tired of the questions that I kept asking them. They were always on it. And sometimes, they would say, I think it's an hour or 2 hours. They would go past the time just to get that last caller in. That's huge, guys, because, they get tired too, all these questions and all that. They have a family, and the fact that they went that extra mile to help each and every person. I mean, that says a lot of support.
We appreciate that a lot, Hector. It really means the world. And so everybody, that is Mr. Hector Eusebio, an extremely inspiring man that's growing his real estate business from the ground up. Started with no real estate experience, and you've now heard his story exactly where he is now. So for those who didn't see his first interview, remember, we still do have that first interview. You can click the link down in the description to see that one. But past that, guys, for anybody else who might be interested in the Pro Wholesaler VIP program, just go to realestateskills.com to learn more.